When I was working in med device, my old coworker called me that he needed an SSRI, but in reality, he just needed B12 methylfolate. So let's talk about it. And because of this story, you will understand why I love genetics and why I think every single person, especially high performers, should understand just a little bit about their own nutrigenomics. So no one really knew it at the time, but I was taking care of the entire senior field team because everyone was burnt out, dying, and we were all just trying to do our jobs. So one of my coworkers called me and he basically said, I'm so depressed, I'm so stressed out, I'm so tired, I can't get up in the morning, I don't want to work out, which we all loved working out, and I really don't have the drive to work anymore. I'm not against medication as a whole, but it sounded like he really didn't want to get on medication. So I said, why don't we check your labs and why don't we get a genetics test to understand some guidelines of how you need to be living your life. So of course his labs showed some things that I was expecting as far as stress on the body. Higher cortisol, lower free T3, less than optimal testosterone and free testosterone, all things that go along with stress. But we're here to talk about his genetics. So this particular panel has evolved and now we get B12, folate genetics, remethylation, catabolism, detoxification. But you can see that he does have some partial SNPs in his methylation genetics. And so when you do have these partial SNPs or these full blocks, we always say genetics load the gun, your environment pulls the trigger. So if he is super stressed out, not getting any circadian rhythms, and he's eating a crap ton of processed foods in the airport, he is not going to get the raw materials that he needs, and neither are his neurotransmitters. So all of this is going to affect the breakdown of serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, and it's going to affect anxiety and depression. We did a hard nutritional reset, and we supplemented B12, methylfolate, and SAMe, and within 2 to 3 weeks, he was feeling a hell of a lot better. And I still see his full script account and he's staying on that. He knows exactly what he needs to do for his body. And this is why you should get a genetics test if you are having issues.